There are a variety of ways to measure and record juvenile delinquency. The Federal Bureau of Investigation collects data from local law enforcement agencies and publishes them yearly in their Uniform Crime Report, or UCR. The National Crime Victimization Survey, NCVS, is a nationwide survey of victimization in the United States. Self-report surveys ask people to describe in detail their recent and lifetime participation in criminal activity. Many serious crimes are not reported to police and therefore are not counted by the UCR. The NCVS may have problems due to victims' misinterpretation of events and underreporting due to the embarrassment of reporting crime to interviewers, fear of getting in trouble, or simply forgetting an incident. Self-report studies have problems because people may exaggerate their criminal acts, forget some of them, or be confused about what is being asked. These data sources show that crime rates peaked in 1991, when police recorded almost 15 million crimes. Since then, the number of delinquent acts has been in decline. Teenagers have extremely high crime rates. Crime experts view changes in the population age distribution as having the greatest influence on crime trends. There is general agreement that delinquency rates decline with age. As a general rule, the crime rate follows the proportion of young males in the population. There is debate over the effect the economy has on crime rates. Drop in delinquency rate has been linked to a strong economy. Some believe that a poor economy may actually help lower delinquency rates because it limits the opportunity kids have to commit crime. As the level of social problems increases, such as single-parent families, dropout rates, racial conflict, and teen pregnancies, so do delinquency rates. Racial conflict may also increase delinquency rates. Minority youth are overrepresented in the delinquency rate, especially for violent crime. Some experts believe that adolescent crime is a lower-class phenomenon, whereas others see it throughout the social structure. Some experts believe this phenomenon is universal, whereas others believe a small group of offenders persist in crime at a high rate. The age-crime relationship has spurred research on the nature of delinquency over the life course. Delinquency data shows the existence of a chronic persistent offender who begins his or her offending career early in life and persists as an adult. Marvin Wolfgang and his colleagues identified chronic offenders in a series of cohort studies conducted in Philadelphia. Early involvement in criminal activity, relatively low intellectual development, and parental drug involvement have been linked to later chronic offending. Measurable problems in learning and motor skills, cognitive abilities, family relations, and other areas also predict chronicity. Apprehension and punishment seem to have little effect on offending behavior. Teenagers are much more likely to become victims of crime than are people in other age groups. A majority of teens have been victimized by other teens, whereas victims aged 20 and over identified their attackers as being 21 or older. Teen victimization is intra-racial. White teenagers tend to be victimized by white teens, and African American teenagers tend to be victimized by African American teens.